Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites from the Indianapolis Camp of the Great Millstone. We're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who rule well and teaching us that's 100% true. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like it to the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners and your so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. And they are as follows: the tribe of Judah, the so-called Negros; the tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indians; the tribe of Levi, the so-called Haitians; the tribe of Simeon, the so-called Dominicans; the tribe of Zebulun, the so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians; the tribe of EPHRAIM, the so-called Puerto Ricans; the tribe of MANASSEH, the so-called Cubans; the tribe of Gad, the so-called North American Indians; the tribe of REUBEN, the so-called Seminole Indians; the tribe of NAPHTALI, the so-called Argentinians, the Chileans; the tribe of Asher, the so-called Colombians, the Uruguayans; and the tribe of Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, just get right into it.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 6. It said, "How ye, for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty."
Right, how ye, man. All right, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is about to rain great destruction on this earth because what? Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. All right, we're here in June, which they've labeled it Pride Month, man. All right, we know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not dealing with pride, man, especially when it comes to the alphabet soup people, man. All right, so that's a major filthy, wicked act that's going on the earth right now, man. Is these LGBT, alphabet soup people, man. All right, and then what else you got going on, man? All right, you see how people cooking abominations, man, getting ready for this 4th of July, man. All right, trying to represent that country, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that we've been nothing but put as trash on this country, man. But y'all about to represent it on 4th of July, man. It's quote unquote Independence Day, man. All right.
This is Isaiah 13 and 6 in the NLT. Scream in terror, for the day of the Lord has arrived, the time for the Almighty to destroy.
Yep. And he's coming to destroy it, man. The real bombs bursting in the air is going to be who? Yahweh Shemel with that thermonuclear destruction from the ICBM missiles, man. And then the concentrated laser beams from the chariots, man. All right, that's going to be our Independence Day, man. When the Lord comes and gather the elect, Lord willing, we be of that number, man. All right.
The judgment actually has already started here on this earth. Like yesterday, we had a storm, and a lot of people were screaming and hollering yesterday. Lights going out, trees falling, houses being destroyed just for the wind and rain, and a little bit of hail. Then people already, even here in Indianapolis, crime rate steady going up day by day. See what I'm saying? So people are already out here screaming and hollering in terror because the Lord is bringing judgment on this place. Rightfully so, man.
And you see Esau trying to do revisions here, just here in Indianapolis, a place called Brown Ripple. Now they're trying to shut the clubs and bars down, bring it down to 1 o'clock versus closing at 3, thinking, and then make it a gun-safe zone. You know what I mean? Thinking that's going to deter it, man. See, Esau Edom's trying to come with all types of ways to hold back the destruction, but the Lord is here, man, like the elders know this, man. All right, and he's showing it day by day, man. All right, this place is not going to be healed, man. All right, somebody get that. Jeremiah.
This is book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 4. This is for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, says,
You got the 3.
I can go to 1.
Oh, you got the 1, that's fine.
2nd Ezra 15 and 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord."
Right, see, and we're doing nothing but speaking the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah. We're not coming with our own message. We're coming with the message of the Lord, of the God of the Bible, man. Yahweh, which means He is. With His Son Yahweh Shah, which means He saves or He delivers, man. All right, that's the true names, man. All right, we're here for the elect of the nation of Israel, which is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right.
And cause them to be written in paper, where they are faithful and true.
Right, and that's in this Bible, man. All right, these words are faithful and true, man, because we know the Lord is not a man He should lie, man.
Right, bro.
All right, we know what the Lord says, that's what's going to go. All right, and that's our faith, man. All right, precept.
It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Verse 3, it says, "Fear not the imagination against thee,
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
So we're not worried about you ones that don't believe, and you ones that want to mock and scoff and come up against the truth. We're not worried about y'all. You want to know why? Because judgment is going to come upon y'all, man. So we're not worried about the things that y'all got to say. Well, we walking around in shower curtains, and you want to come up against the man of the Lord. You want to come up against the apostles. You want to come up against this truth, man. Hey, man. Judgment is coming upon the earth. Hey, so judgment is going to come upon you very soon, man. All right, hey, the Lord is going to judge, man, no matter what. All right, just because judgment is not executed expediently does not mean that the Lord is not going to judge you for the things that you say and do, man.
Right. And through the faith of Yahweh Shemel shall we believe, no matter what nobody else thinks or says or comes up with these cockamamie schemes and new doctrines or whatever these people got to say about the faith of the Lord. Hey, we're not worried about what you people say against the truth. Hey, the Lord has proven the truth through the Spirit to us over and over again, man. All right?
But the scripture says you do nothing against the truth before the truth.
That's right, bro.
This is the book of Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? God forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Right, we're going to be justified, but we're justified by the words of Yahweh Shemel, man. All right, so like I said, we're not worried about the incredulity. We're not worried about your unbelief, man. All right, your unbelief doesn't stop this, man. All right, this truth is going to continue on, man. Like I said, it's like Morpheus said in the Matrix, my faith doesn't require you to believe, man. All right, so our faith, that's why we're up here standing boldly. All right, giving our bodies as a living sacrifice is what? Yahweh Shemel Shai is giving us the spirit of faith, man. All right, to come out here and do his will, man.
Verse 4, back in 2 chapter 15, verse 4. So all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord.
Right, because all the unfaithful, they're going to what? They're going to die in their unfaithfulness, man.
Right.
All right, so it's death unto them, man. To the 2/3, man. To you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't want to believe, y'all don't want to come back to the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shemel Shai. You don't want to call them the true names, man. You want to lean unto thine own understanding. So what's going to equal to you? Death, man. All right.
It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Right, and that's what's going on now, man. You got the wars and rumors of war, man. Like I say, you got Russia, NATO, about to battle it out, man. All right, you got all these little proxy wars going on, man. Mercenary groups, man. All right, because what? And people ain't talking about world peace, man. All right, nobody's talking about how can we grow this food and stop world hunger. No, man, everybody's getting ready for the battle, man. All right, they're talking about missiles, nukes. We're talking about guns, ammunition, man. All right, that's what people are that's the spirit out here, man. All right, kill or be killed, man. All right.
And people are talking about the next plague to happen. People not talking about, oh, we're gonna be cool. No, they're talking about, oh, the next plague gonna be worse than the one before, and the one before, man. We know this all the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, though, man.
Right.
All right, because hey, these things were written, so they have to come true, man.
Yep, and they keep on talking. They keep on easing the people into what? Another pandemic, man. All right. We know that the C-19. That was really a test run, man. To see, how you guys are gonna act out here, man. All right. So they do a diligent search, man. So they do you saw them so-called white men do that research, man. But what they ultimately gonna hit you is what? That mark, that piranha, man. All right. That real temptation, man.
I have to present up. This is Psalm 17 and 13. It says, arise, O Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right, and who's the Lord's sword? Esau, even the so-called white man. All right, that's his job. He is the wicked pursuant to Malachi 1:4, man. All right, he's the border of wickedness, man. So Esau, even the so-called white man, wickedness starts at him, man. All right, he's the mount of wickedness, man. And it's what? Disappoint him, man. Because we know that his NWO is not going to come to full fruition, man. All right? Just like it says in Job, so while he's yet eating, man, all right, he's going to disappoint them, man. All right, because the Lord set a bounds that he cannot pass, man. All right? So he's got to see. He time is with us. You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You know, those are the children of Israel, man. All right, time's not with Esau and the so-called white man, because he's got an expiration date, man. You know.
But like in that Ezra, which I said, second Ezra 15, said I was enslaved. The first one that said is the sword. Right. So you know that's the destruction, various instruments and stuff. But ultimately Esau too, because Esau got all types of stuff in the works. Like he was just going into it like it's another plan. Hey, it was just hazy the other day. Right. It was all foggy, and then, hey, who knows how that interacted with the people who took the jazz?
Exactly.
You know?
I know it interacted with the book.
Yeah.
Because now look, you don't see it hazy anymore.
Right. That stuff was just lingering. It wasn't even moving. It was just getting worse and worse. It made it all the way down to Atlanta, man.
People were saying they could feel their contact lenses.
Yep.
Feel the film on their tongue and on their skin. Yep.
Oh, it was lights out.
Yeah.
But it was kind of weird because it'd be like this street, like where I was at, across the street, it was all pitch black. But on my side, it was lights. Then there was an accident on the corner where it wasn't no light, and then you cross the street, the light on. You know, so like.
That's what it's been. Me personally, I believe Apostle Kai, I believe he prophesied this. That Wednesday, we had the live show throughout the whole time span, and the show, Apostle kept saying, what you gonna do when the lights go out and they don't come back on? And right after that, the storm happened. So Apostle Kai, he called me right on the head.
Hey, that guy on my job, his daughters were calling him panicking. You know, oh, there's trees down, the lights are out. And I was like, this is low level weather, man. How much more when all hell break loose out here, man? All right, these people are gonna totally lose it out here, man. Yep. All right, that's why those you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, obviously the elect, they gonna get it, man. All right, you're gonna need that hedge of protection. You're gonna need Yahweh. There is no other way, man. All right, because the times that we're about to come into, man, it's gonna be major. Let's say a time like never before. You can't measure it any time in history, man, to what's about to happen, man.
Sir. Backing up this second address, this is Revelations 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Death.
And who's plagued? America, Babylon the Great. All right? This present kingdom we're in, man. All right? Because, actually, can you read that?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Revelations 18.
You start at 1. You start at 1.
Okay, starting at 1. Revelations 18, starting at 1. And after these things, I saw another angel coming down from heaven, having great power.
Right, Yahweh Shai coming back down, right? Go ahead.
And the earth was lightened with her, with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right, because it's the ultimate nation of wickedness here, America, Babylon the Great. This is talking about it. Go ahead.
And also, man, in America, you are allowed to do whatever you want to do, man. Right. All right, that's why it's so wicked out here, because America promotes so much wickedness, and you're allowed to do pretty much whatever, man. Right. You can go marry a tree. All right, you can do whatever you want. All right, in America, man. So this place has no rules, no standards, no regulations, man. Be all you can be, man. That's right. Out here in Babylon the Great, man. That's right. So the Lord has to come and wipe this place out.
All right, man, you can do whatever you want if you're wicked here, right? But if you're righteous, there's restrictions. Right. You gotta obey certain laws and restrictions because us trying to be righteous.
Right. Like I said, like, hey, you can put up a YouTube video talking about robbing, killing, stealing, pimping hoes, music video, get 1 million views, and you don't get taken down. But you speak the scriptures, talking about what's right. Pages get knocked down, videos, you get your page suspended, man.
Violation of community guidelines.
Right, community guidelines. But I can talk about robbing, stealing, killing, though. All right. So that goes to show you that's the spirit of America, Babylon the Great, man. It's nothing but wickedness, man. That's what's been pushed here, man.
You tell people to pray to the Lord to get healed. Now you're giving out medical misinformation.
Man, ridiculous, man.
This is verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication.
Right, because all these nations have what? They've made a covenant with America, Babylon the Great, man. All right, they fall into their ways. That's why you can go to damn near any country in the world where you go find McDonald's, Burger King, all right, same style of clothing, man. All right, these people don't wear their own nation's garb, man. All right, they want to follow America, Babylon the Great, man. Because what? That's the Great War, man. That's what everybody wants to go into. All right.
What does America do? They go into these other countries and they make promises.
Yep.
They tell you that they're gonna do this and do that if you give them this and do that. But then what do? They break their covenant with you. But then what else do? They come in and bring in their own democracy. All right. Then they come in and bring in a different ruler to rule over your country to do what? To follow the ways that America wants you to rule your country. To follow the ways that America wants you to guide the people. All right.
Ultimately, it's really supposed to wear the place.
All right. If you see everything that America, Babylon, the Great promotes is what? Confusion. All right. All right. Now you're going into these Eastern countries, and now you pushing what? That the woman needs to be on top. All right, women liberation, man.
Like in Latin America
Yep.
and Africa.
Yep, exactly. You know, women marching down the street naked, and man, being quote unquote liberated, man.
Because like they got different approaches with different countries.
Right.
See, they don't force some of that stuff on those Islamic countries because those Islamic countries got a little bit more independence, and because each country they do commerce with each other because they want money, they want a better standard. So depending on where that country at and their own standard, that's how America deal with it. Right. Like, oh, you super poor, okay, we gonna enforce. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. You gotta put women above men. You gotta institute what they call it, the Planned Parenthood. You gotta. They'll have different countries, do different things.
Yeah, all these becoming what? Tributaries of America, Babylon the Great now. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Right, so yeah, the heads of all these nations, right, that they're out there sitting at the table with America and Babylon the Great. Like I said, making these deals, basically selling out their own people to quote unquote make it, man. Go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Right, a major country, delicacy, right.
Delicacy.
A major country is what? China, man. All right, everything you look at here in America was the same. Made by China, made by China, made by China, right? All right, and you really look into it, China has a lot of ownership and land over here, man. So they work a lot of deals with China, man. Right. Hey, that's right.
The news went on a couple months ago when China was buying up farmland here, buying up a lot of farmland here in and what did they do? They started their own police station in New York.
Yeah.
So they did a lot of different deals with these foreign countries.
Yeah. You got like Elder Asha said, they got places called what? Chinatown.
Yep.
They got their own, wherever you go in the major cities, they got their own area. All right, for them. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Jewish people, right? Yep. All right, they got their own little section. You know what I'm saying?
They just had all those military age men coming across the border from China, and that was a big suspicion among the people, no women and children, all military age men. So something's about to go down.
That's why you just said convoys of military vehicles on the train.
That's right.
To the last few months.
And if anybody's got like one of them plane radar apps, man, hey, I've been noticing just in Indianapolis, these military planes and helicopters too, they've been running circles, practicing, man. They're getting ready, man. All right, and then just about 5-6 years ago, they were doing all them Jade Helm deals. So where they were doing that urban combat, man. Practicing drills within the cities, man. These majors here in America, man, getting ready.
They were doing that a couple weeks ago. Actually, they were doing military practices in urban neighborhoods a couple weeks ago.
Urban neighborhoods. Yeah. And then, like I said, then you get numb to it. Oh, I'm used to, that's the 3 helicopters we see, with the people hanging out of them and stuff. Oh, we're used to that, Yeah, they condition you to, you know what I'm saying? Gradually. That's right. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and Jeremiah 50 and 2. It says, declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say, Babylon is taken. Baal is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her images are broken in pieces.
And that's what we're out here doing, man. All right? We're up here preaching and teaching and showing that, hey, Babylon the Great is falling, all right? Hey, we'll say he's made Esau bare, man. Yeah. All right, so all his secret parts are being uncovered, man. We're seeing all the wickedness they've done. Their history is being revealed, man. Year after year, day after day, month after month, man. Seeing more and more wickedness of this man, proving that he is Esau, even the so-called white man, the adversary, man, of Yahweh Shah, man. You know, those that are pushing Satan's agenda, man. Yep. You know?
I looked up that word taken for you. It says, Lakad, it says to capture, to take, to seize, to be captured. So how y'all was just, how we was just going into, like how America, like China got on this part of it, or they indebted to these people. That's how Babylon is taken, because America's a corporation.
Right.
So corporations, you see what happened when this person done stole your masters, or this person done took a portion of your company. What's happening, how people get shit stolen from them company-wise, is what's happening to America.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, when you see them big companies swallow up these other big companies, the hostile takeovers.
Well, they'll start off with like a small percentage. Then they'll get a greater stake in your next thing you know, they done ousted you from your shit.
Yeah, they got the vast majority. Now they got control. They're like, all right, now you got to do X, Y, and Z. Yeah. A lot of these places, yeah.
Conniving crackers.
So now, like I say, you got all these conglomerates, man. Everybody's owned by the same people, you know? Same products going on, man. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye not be partakers of her sins.
Right, because that's talking about what? The elect being beamed up, man, by the chariots, man.
That's right.
All right? Because you might get that Revelation 11. It talks about 7. It's not I think it says, the nations past.
I got it. You got it. This is Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. And it reads, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed.
Right, that's the elect going to be beamed up in the chariots, man. Or while this place, American Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed. Because this is what the great deliverance is going to be. Here in the main capital of what? Esau, even the so-called white man, man. All right, this is your modern day Basra, your modern day, Esau's headquarters, man, here in America.
This is verse 21. For, behold, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity.
For what? Their iniquity, their sin upon sin, man. All right, so the Lord has had it up to the heavens, man, with all the wickedness that's gone on, man. Like I say, Esau Edom has an expiration date, man, and we're almost there, man. At any moment, what's that? Romans 13:11 says,
Got it. This is for the Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Right, so with Esau Edom's expiration date, man, hey, salvation is nearer than when we believe, man. All right, so it's time to get this word now while you still see the men of the Lord prophesying on the streets and on the video platforms via YouTube and other video platforms, man. while the word's still here, before the famine of the word happens. All right. Now the famine of the word is, like I said, it's been happening over the last couple of years. By what? Like I said, brothers' pages are getting taken down. All right, they're making it harder for us to speak this truth, man. All right, so that so guess what? It's gradualism is eventually what they're gonna cut it off, totally off, man. You're gonna be left out, up shit's creek without a paddle, man.
Right. You speaking about that NASA just put out a report that they're trying to figure out a way to stop for the internet being shut down.
Yep.
So their famine of the word is coming. All right. Hey, so now is the high time to wake up out of sleep, because like the brother was saying, you weak to come into a time where you're not going to be able to receive this word. All right. You're not going to see the men on the highways and byways. Then you're going to be searching for the Lord. All right, and searching for these men. All right. That's why Scripture says, seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon the white. Call upon the while he is here. All right, because hey, we're in the time right now. When judgment is happening, speedily, hey, this world is over with, man.
Right.
All right? So quit trying to be a part of this world and be in this world, because this thing is done.
Right.
All right? And you see it on a daily basis, man. Look how wicked this earth is, man.
That's right. That's right. And see, that's the thing. See, like Brother Kadash is bringing out. Like I said, they're calling it that solar flares going to knock out the internet. They're already conditioning the people that, hey, they about to pull the plug on this shit.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
And they said the solar flares is the one. That's why they coming up the sky, because we just have the solar flares.
Yeah, man. Look. See, that's what's.
But then you got people saying that the sun ain't real.
Right.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, but hey, but this is time, hey, just like Esau's preparing themselves for their house to take over, we prepared ourselves for the Lord to come with his house to take over. Man. All right? And you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans better wake up. This is high time for us to wake up and get prepared for the coming of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to you. Bars, I'll go ahead with yours, and then we'll get Kai, and then we'll go back to the.
Okay, this is just to back you up on that famine of the word. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11, and it reads, Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh our power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing of the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so that's the thing. He says, he's going to send that famine. He's going to stop that word, okay? Just like the brother was just mentioning, they're getting ready to shut off the internet so it can't go out. All right, because this word is killing Esau. It's cutting them.
That's right.
All right.
Hey, and with that, see, Esau Edom, so-called white man, he thinks he's gonna save himself by cutting us off. No, he's just fulfilling prophecy.
Yep.
Man. All right, so you just forwarding the Lord's agenda more and more.
Yep. All right. Yeah. This is verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. Yep. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and shall not find it. And that's talking about you Jakes. All right, you out here scoffing on the comment boards, coming up to the camps, talking crap. Okay, and then when this stuff hits, it's going to be too late for you. You're not going to be able to find it. You're not going to know his name. Okay, you're not going to know the tokens. Okay, you're not going to know the prophecies.
Yeah, ultimately, he ain't gonna know the ultimate temptation.
Yep.
All right, that Karagma. All right.
Yep.
While you Jakes that are teeter-totter on the fence, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if that's really what it's gonna be. No, it is. It's gonna be the secret. All right. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man.
So you put
Jake,
Jake, man, because Jake don't listen to nothing but fear and death. All right, that's when they want to call on the name of the Lord. But even in that state, when fear and death start hitting this place, you're going to be calling, and the Lord is not going to answer, man.
Right.
All right? He going to, where your antennas been at, man?
Right.
All right? Where was you at when you had liberty to serve me, man?
Yep.
When things wasn't hitting the fan and things wasn't going left in your life, man. All right? So the Lord, man, hey, he's not something to play with.
Right.
All right? Like a Nerf gun, I'll shoot it off when I want to, man. No, it don't work like that, man. All right? So hey, man, these brothers is going to this word beautifully, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
They were calling the Lord last night when their power was going
That's
out.
right. Yeah, that's right.
They were praying the Lord keep the PlayStation on.
Right.
Brother,
Just went to the grocery
said that
store.
word. My food finna go bad. I said,
Right.
Yeah, you can't win.
This is Proverbs 1:28 to back up these brothers. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Right.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Right. Too late, game over, pal. It's too late, man. Game over, man. All right, you ain't listening when you had the chance, man. So guess what, man? I put my ears put my fingers in my ear and said, "Now that ain't good. I can't hear you, man." That's right. All right, so the Lord's gonna shut all that off, man. Now you got to fend for yourself in a world that's full of turmoil, man. All right, and you don't want to put yourself in that predicament, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Hey, and then even if you do run into the men of the Lord that you happen to see on the corners, man, we gonna show, hey, gonna cleave our tongues and proof our mouth, man. And say what? Some to death to the death, some to the famine to the famine, some to the sword to the sword. Right? That's it. We're gonna keep it simple with you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be no more a reprover unto the people, man. All right, because that time is up, man. You know, the Lord's gonna, hey, hide us, if you know, Lord willing, and be our covering. You know what I'm saying? In that day, we're not gonna be worried about y'all no more, man. When the ministry is done for it, that's it. Right, man. Oh, yeah.
This is Proverbs 1:24. Because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regard.
How he called though, man? Right. All right, that's why he got us on the internet, man. With these electronic epistles, man. Video after video. Brothers constantly giving you wisdom and advice through the Spirit, all right, on how to live and what's to come, man. Constantly prophesying, man, on a day-to-day basis, man. Hey, man, you better get it right with the Lord, man, or you're gonna die. You better get it right with the Lord. You'll get caught up in this famine. You better get it right with the Lord, man. You're gonna get caught up with in this nuclear disaster that's coming, man. All right, so hey, the warning's been out there, man. As it says in Ezekiel, man, we've blown the trumpet. Hey, man, we got the blood off our hands, man. All right. So, hey, it ain't on us no more. It's on you, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Hey, we got the main thing is us being out here on the highway.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And then look, and people really paying attention. If y'all really in tune, hey, look how the men of the Lord have been moving around the cities. All right, not staying in just one spot, but moving, showing these people this is your last chance, man. We in north, east, south, and west, man. All right, and these people still gonna frolic up the streets thinking everything's okay. Just give me a backwoods and a Little Caesar pizza and some cracked chicken and I'm good, man. No, man. Hey, these people are gonna be totally destroyed out here, man. You know? God,
this is Proverbs 1:24 in NLT. I called you so often, but you would not come.
Hey, because you've been giving warning after warning, man. Video after video, man. Video after video, man. This truth is repetitions, man. So you done heard the same thing over and over and over and over again, man. Right. In different ways, bro. Different point of views, man. All right? But it's still the same thing, man. Right. Just worded differently, man. Go ahead, bro.
I call you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reached out to you.
You won't come, man. And you will hear these words be like, nah, that ain't for me. Yeah. Well, I gotta stop doing. I ain't finna do that, man. I ain't gonna never forget when Bruce said, "What kind of God will not want me to eat no pork, man?" Shoot, like you shoot the Lord, man. All right, so keep that same energy, man. That's right. All right, go ahead, bro.
I reached out to you, but you paid no attention.
No attention, man. And you have better things to do with your life, man. I'd rather go play my PlayStation like the elder just said earlier, man. All right, I'd rather go visit one of my cousins or my homies, man. I'd rather go to the store and shop. All right, I'd rather look at this instead of looking at a video, man. All right, so when that time comes, man, guess what, man? You're gonna be destroyed, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Go over to your homeboy's girl house.
Yep, right.
While he locked up.
Right. All right, go ahead, bro.
This is 25 in NLT. You ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered.
That's self-explanatory. All right, you got to break that down, man. Next precept. Right. You niggas, man, you niggas out here wild, man.
Hey, the Lord even give you niggas a chance when y'all smoking Bible paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see the word. You see the word. All right, you ignore it, rip the page out and roll your blunt. Hey. Then wonder why you got throat cancer.
Right. It's making mockery of the Lord and His word like it's not important, man. Right. And we shall see, man.
Right. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, blasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful.
I know you see that right now, man.
Yep.
Just the world, man, they're explaining the world that we're living in right now, man.
Right, bro.
To a T. All right, go ahead, El.
It says, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinence, like fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. It says, for of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin, led away the diverse lusts.
That's why you see all these different women always getting into different doctrines.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bitch, you was just a Muslim 6 months ago. But it said it's silly women laden with sin.
That's it.
Them be the women that cheat on their man because he ain't making enough money.
That's
Then,
right.
like the scriptures say, she wiping her mouth and said she done no wickedness. But he was broke anyway.
Right.
But then it's like,
But the flip side to that, bro, it ain't even about money no more.
yeah.
Women just want to be whores, period.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's true. Yep, that's
Yep.
true. They just want to experience multiple rides.
Yep.
To be playing with you. But then also it said fierce despisers of those that are good. So here it is, we in America, this supposed to be the equality, right? Everybody's supposed to have their own footing. But what we realize is, well, what we've been know, but what you gonna see is that when you good, when you righteous, you the enemy in America.
Right.
It ain't you can, because we mind our own business, right?
Yeah.
We ain't out here imposing what we ain't out here renting out space in school halls and telling the kids, look, do this and do that, which it should be like that, but we're not doing that. But the fact that we are trying to be righteous and do what we're supposed to do, we enemies.
Precept. That's right.
That's why you even have some people, when you tell them that, oh, no, I don't do this, I don't do that, they try to find something where they can blame you. Oh, see, I knew you did something. And he's like, oh, yeah, you mess with other men and women. Nah, man, that's that man's wife, man. I don't be down like that. Oh, yeah, you smoking. Nah, man, I don't smoke, man. You do something. You do something, man. You know, trying to, and it's really, to be honest, it's really them trying to find some type of fault because they're like, man, this dude, it's really cutting himself. Like, damn, because all of a sudden I'm saying I do that. So I'm trying to find something to make myself feel good, you know? It says, forever learning and never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Now as Janus and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth.
And it's funny because the scripture says rebellion is as the sin of
of
witchcraft.
witchcraft, that's
And
right.
those was magicians, sorcerers.
It says, men of corrupt minds, reprobates concerning the faith. God, that was all I had.
That's beautiful reading right there.
That's the world we live in.
Yeah.
How you can see it, right? You spiritually you see it. That's the world we live in. That's the people that we deal with outside the brotherhood. That's right. All right.
That's right. I read that 18 and 4.
Okay.
And that one gets kind of.
Start at the beginning of it?
Or finish. Let's start at we at 4
At the
again.
beginning of 4, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Right, so talking about the elect being beamed up in the chariots, all right? Like bars up right in Isaiah 26, correct? High until the indignation passed. And then we got the 11.
Yep, this is Revelation 11 and 13. And the same, matter of fact, Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
Right, see, and that cloud being what the chariot, they ascended up into heaven, the elect, all right, and then that's the part of the salvation, man, all right, being beamed up in them chariots, man, all right, and until what the indignation passed, man, until the Lord brings all hell, death and destruction on this place, man.
Because that's what the ultimate salvation is.
right.
Like people gotta understand too. The ultimate, because the first salvation was what? The ark. When Noah and them was saved from the flood, from the first death. But the second death, the salvation is to be beamed up on them chimneys.
Right.
Like people, I'm saved, but nigga, what you saved from?
And like I said, yeah, like I said, people understand, oh, I've been saved. Saved from what? All right? Because it says, well, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. All right, so we didn't make it all the way to the end yet. We're in the end times, but we're not at the very end. All right?
That's that philosophy and that facade that's
Right.
the church puts into these people's heads that you're saved. Well, the brother just said you're not saved to the end. So quit taking on these philosophies that the Christian church thinking that you're saved, man.
That's right.
All right?
To add on to that, man, you ain't safe to that crown.
That's
Right.
it, yeah.
There's a scripture that says that Yahushua said, bring him hither and slay him before me.
That's right.
All right, so now you might get beamed up on the chariot just to get slayed on that.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
You got a lot of people out here that just
I was going to say, to add, when he was saying that, that Christian doctrine, he said, Yahushua said, I have chosen you, you've not chosen me. That's right. Okay? So you can't be saying, well, I got saved. No. He chooses you. You don't choose him.
Right. When they say, I chose the Lord. No, you didn't. The Lord got us in the prayer for strength. Yep.
I accepted the Lord as my personal Savior.
Right.
Like you're doing the Lord.
Right.
I said to the Lord,
God, that's it. God.
This is
I got a little more. Yeah. It says Revelation 11 and 12. It says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. It's, I read that part again. It says, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
Right. Saying the strangeness of his salvation.
Oh, that's
good.
You gotta read that after you read that.
God.
Want me to start? I'm gonna start from the top. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted
Are we
him.
not standing in great boldness right now, calling out the oppressor Esau, even the so-called white man, and the rest of these nations, man? Hey, and even 2/3 of our own people, man, that y'all about to be brought to death, that you're about to be brought into captivity. Talking about these Esau, Edom, and the other nations, man. All right, that the Lord is going to reign over y'all, man. All right, and we're going to be right up under him, man. Joint heirs, Lord willing, man. You know? Yeah.
And it's like, and made no account of his labors.
Yep. Because they don't make no account of our labors, man. All right, even to this day, man.
It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
So when they see these chariots populating, they're seeing them now. And these so-called UFO watchers and people, they're scared, man. All right, you see these people on YouTube and stuff, and they dedicate their life to try to film chariots and whatnot, man. You know? All right, these people are scared of what's to come, man. And we know that at least they know what's going on, man. They know what's going down. They know those chariots are for us, man.
Yeah, they scared of us preaching his word.
That's right. That's right.
Because this is outside of them.
Yeah. Because if you go back to the Willie Lynch letter, all right, it talks about, you know, how to keep us oppressed unless basically like a phenomenon happens. And this is the phenomenon, man, that we're coming back to our true heritage, man. That we know that we're the children of Israel, man. All right, we're not black, we're not Hispanic, you know, we're not Native American, man. We're the Israelites, man. All right.
It's a spirit because the so-called USOs, they discontinued the word UFO and now pronounce it as aerial phenomenon. Unidentified aerial phenomenon. And that's the phenomenon.
What is happening so much is they just stopped the line of period.
Yeah.
Right? And then they just put the video out there, UFO all over Canada, UFO, Ohio, whatever. Natural things there.
The line of
nuclear school actually messed up and said that they was doing military drills or something. He said, well, it's not has nothing to do with it. He slipped up and said, but it's because it ain't got nothing to do with the fire. I was up north, man, and Chicago, that shit was a haze. That was not from no fucking smoke. Right. You could tell that was some shit they put in the air, man.
I think it was me, you run me to the counter up in the middle of the night. And I was looking, you know, you got that the air index map, right?
Yeah.
There was this big ass circle
Yeah.
up in Canada, right? It was a perfect circle, dark purple, right? It's a horrible condition, right? Well, then about 7, 8 in the morning, it disappeared. It was green, regular health, and then it fired back up later, like a grill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they got something going on over there, man.
They predicted on the weather that it would be clear by yesterday or today.
Yeah.
Now, how you gonna predict fire supposed to be clear?
Right. Right. Because that's supposed to be unpredictable, right? Wildfire, right?
They're not showing these cities, but they're not showing what is affecting the Canada.
Oh, yeah.
They show nowhere was affecting Canada, but it affected over here in these states.
Hey, I was watching my America the other morning, and it was, what's the dude with the fat dude?
Al Roker.
Al Roker. He said, yeah, these are, he tried to say they season on fire. He said, oh, and the lady said, well, when are they going to put them out? He said, oh, no, they're going to burn. They usually just let them burn out. I was like, what the fuck? You know, that shit don't even make no sense. So basically he's saying that this shit is just going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because Canada, bro, them forests is a fucking mass. That shit ain't gonna burn itself out. That shit be going for a while, man. But basically he was just saying that, yeah, this is gonna keep happening, man.
Normally you'll see airplanes and helicopters dropping.
Dropping bottle. They show you that in California. You know what I'm saying? But see, what the difference is, in California, they people be living up in there. You know what I'm saying? In Canada, it's just dense forest. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody living up in that shit because it's dangerous. But that's why they.
Actually, there's people
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, that's shit. That's probably another reason why they doing this shit. Because they trying to burn their ass out because they trying to get everybody, you know, within the main area.
Cities.
Yeah.
That's also creating a family.
Yep.
That are hit that you know you live off of.
Yeah.
I was in that forest, man.
That's right.
Medicine. And all these different animals that they
Yeah.
live off
Yeah.
of, man. They burn it out now.
Yeah. They got some shit, man. They got the elk, fucking elks. They got some shit up there. Bison. Yeah. All wild. Yep.
Says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. So far,
But they was amazed with fear. Remember the Israelites that seen that big ass.
Oh,
What the fuck is that? Yeah. You know, they at least cut this shit out.
he says, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for.
See, it's gonna be so far out. They're gonna be like, what? This is really happening? This is really like we seen in the movies. Yeah, man. Yeah, the elect's gonna be literally beamed up in the streets, man. What y'all think is an alien invasion gonna be happening? No, it's gonna be experienced the same, the elect of the nation of Israel, man.
Which technically it is alien.
Which technically, it just ain't gonna be no big Henry Green.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, aliens commonwealth of Israel.
That's why it's important to have some faith.
That's right.
It takes great faith to believe that Yahweh shall deliver us out these big ships. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad we believe, man. I'm glad that Lord put the spirit on us to believe.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
It actually say that in this scripture right here, Revelation 11 and 13. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And the elder Yashwamba going to it all the time. America got 10 zip codes.
Yep.
It says, and in the earthquake were slacking. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to the power of heaven. So like the elder just said, hey, look, we're going to be fearful too. Because, I mean, shit.
Damn.
You know, that's only spiritual though. Because hey, the same thing happened. Hey, we should be fearful because hey, we have a savior. That's right. The outside, I think my son, somebody said, the outside makes all. He said, man, you don't have to do nothing but depend on him. That's right. He don't want you to have your own strength. You're not gonna say it. Right back when we were saying, like the Christians said, we were saved. No, there has to be something happening for you to be saved, man. Right. It ain't no, I'm saved, man. Saved, sanctified, and no, man. No, it's gonna be hell. You're gonna be caught up on the name of the Lord. Yeah. Lord, that also shows that the Lord don't want everybody to get, man. Right. You know, because y'all don't have, man, you Christians don't have the Lord's name. Right. You're gonna be calling Jesus, man. Yeah. You know, and he ain't gonna show up. Right. He will not be there.
Jesus wasn't there. That was it, man.
Yep. Okay, this is Revelations 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai have remembered her iniquities.
So the Lord ain't forgot all the wickedness and madness that Esau, Edom, so-called white man, has done on this earth, man. Or like I said, he's let Esau, Edom run up a tab, and the Lord's about to cash out on his ass, man. Right. All right. So they haven't got away with it. See, Esau thinks he's slick. He thinks the Lord forgot, just like in Psalm 10 chapter talks about. All right. He really thinks the Lord forgot all, and hasn't done it. No. Matter of fact, this might get Ecclesiastes 8:11. That goes into that.
It's beautiful because Esau's laws, you know, they based off the laws of the scripture. But because you have something called a RICO statute. You know, you was a part of you aided this person in doing what they was doing. So even though Yahweh Shah put the curses on us, you aided, because the scriptures even said that like you furthered their affliction. Right. You put the holes there, they put grass over the shit, let us fall in the damn thing, man. But you did that. That's building up that indictment on you, man. That's right. You ain't gonna have no way to say, oh well, you see, you point, oh yeah, look at them, that's sinning. They're doing this, they're doing that. But you put that you put it out there for us to do that shit. Right. Entrapment, God, bro.
Look how Esau used the little young Jake to further their agenda of this whole sodomy in the street.
Yeah, God. Yeah.
They use a young little Jake to say that we learn from these books, it's gonna be good, go to school, and I'm this way, and my family this way, and I also have brothers and sisters like this. My parents, no, man.
Then he turn around and give you checks for being like that. Yeah. How you get people, bro? This place is just defiled, man. You hear about the chick that she's this bitch believed that she should have been she believed that she should have been an amputee and cut her fucking arm off. They gave her a fucking check, bro. Man. Cut her shit off. I had Jake be down there trying to get a check and shit and really be fucked up. Yeah. You know, he's denied. He'll get denied like 10 times and shit before they did. Now this chick just cut her arm off and got approved. Yeah.
Another dude took weeks in Florida to ask if he identified as blind.
Gotta find it, identify as blind. Hey, so what's keeping us from this? Walking in the bank and say we identify as being rich. Hey, give me all my money. I identify I'm rich. Hey, give me my money. I don't need no paperwork.
Call us a transaction.
Yeah. You know, I mean, this is how silly his laws are. That's right. Because you can just declare yourself in. We should just be able to just go on Macy's, whatever, put that Balenciaga on, and walk out, put all the clothes and walk out. Yep. Oh no, this is my I declare myself. I declare myself Rockefeller's grandson. Right. I mean, you know, what's the difference? You know, it's no difference. Right.
Ecclesiastes 8:11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
See, and Esau Edom, we know he's the wicked, right? And he don't feel sorry for slavery, man. But it said, he that leadeth into captivity, what? Shall go into captivity. He that killeth by the sword shall be killed by the sword. This is the faith of the patient and the faith of the saints, man. All right, so that's what we're waiting on. But the Lord is going to dash judgment on Esau either, man. All right, he ain't going to rule forever, man. All right?
He's doing it partially now.
Yep.
He's going to do the weather phenomenon.
Yep.
Even like here in Indiana, the main part is they got torn by tornadoes with Esau.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Hit them in their nice little suburbs with the big mansions.
It's always like that, man. Hey, he did that when that tornado was in Gary. All the places, it was like, hey, it's headed for Gary. It hit Maryville, Sherrville, all that area. It didn't hit nowhere near Jake, man. The tornadoes that come off the coast. That slave path down in Atlanta, it always hit Esau shit, man. What's that place in California? The motherfucker was crying and shit. I think it was Silicon Valley. They was all crying and shit.
Yeah.
And they had just got one some years previous.
I got that. This is Revelations 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
See? Reward her even as she rewarded you. Right. We got hit with slavery, hardcore bondage, man. All right. We still getting oppressed to this day, man. All right. Being subject to payments. All right. Go ahead.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
Yep. So she's going to get double the cup, right? According to her works. All right. Talking about who? America, Babylon the Great, man. All right. Go ahead.
And the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Right. Because you filled this cup ultimately, what? By your sins and iniquity. America's Babylon the Great, man. Ran by who? Esau, even the so-called white man. We're going to keep on saying that, man, to let you know that's the man, man.
Right, bro.
All right, he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right? Go ahead. Go ahead, real quick.
This is Revelations 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Must be killed by the sword, right?
Here is the patience and faith of the saints.
Right. See, and that's the fact. That's what we waiting on, man. All right, we waiting for the role reversal, man.
Right.
All right, we waiting to be on top, man. All right, the last shall be the first, and the first shall be the last, man.
Right, bro.
All right. For Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that follows, man. All right. So hey, we waiting on the great glory of Yahweh Shah. We're not trying to get it on consolation on this side of the fence, man. We don't want the corruptible crown, man. We want that righteous crown in a righteous society, man. All right.
Consolation prize is just that. You know, when you don't win first or second place, they give you, okay, here go a little participation stuff. And they don't be shit compared to the actual prize. That's what this world is, man. Having your cake and eating it too, so to speak, in this world. Don't compare at all to the glory and riches that the saints that's promised to the saints, man.
Even so far, we can't even, look, we can sit here and brainstorm, man, the kingdom will be like this, be like that. The Lord gonna far exceed that, man.
Oh, yeah.
We can't even process what it's gonna be like. Yeah. As I've seen, or ears have not heard, man.
Man, that's somebody who got caught up in the third heaven.
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah.
right? And he said he still can't even, as learned as Paul was. Paul was still a genius.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul couldn't even illustrate it, man.
Yeah. There's no words for it, man. It's how beautiful it's gonna be.
Hey, eternal life is rich. You know, that's one of the greatest riches. What is Esau chasing for? Ain't he got the hyperbaric chambers? What's called all that, because that's the only thing he can't tap into. He don't have that, man. But I think I seen an elder somebody on a video said faith is spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, so us y'all put up that video with the chicks. They're saying it's some men that's been coming for y'all. I was watching that video. I was like, bro, this is a woman. She was like, it's some men. She said they eat adversity. They eat it up. So I was like, bro. But hey, man, hey, that's the Lord pouring out his spirit, man.
Yeah. She said they gonna look like the Walking Dead.
Yeah, they gonna look like the
People who are, who are not well kept.
They're well kept, yeah.
And what do they call us? The Bumalites?
Yeah.
Oh, the barbarians.
Yeah. And basically, she's right. because we're gonna be, hey, because Yahweh Shai's garment is gonna be stained with blood. He's not gonna, we're not gonna be. She actually said it. She said they not gonna be in suits and tie, all the red and nice. They gonna be bloody. This shit, bro. That's the spirit, man.
He also said you ain't gonna say it like you want to hear it.
That's right. That's right.
Rude in speech.
Yeah. She said they don't care about how your comfort. They can care less about your comfort.
Why allow spare not?
Look at that voice like a chocolate. Hey, that's all the scripture.
This is 18 and 7. How much she hath glorified herself and living deliciously. So much torment.
Like American Babylon, what, hasn't been touched, right? It's that virgin, right?
Right.
All right, the one that's nothing's happened here, man.
Yep.
The only things that's happened is what, been self-inflicted, all right?
Yeah.
9/11, you know, Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
You know, all these things were self-inflicted wounds, man.
The stock market crash. Both of them. But then even the scripture, right, it said, how have she lived deliciously? When you look at the practices that the elites and the super rich are able to do, it's just it's outright theft. It's just straight up stealing.
That's right.
So like them, they could just, your money, you put your money in the bank account, they taking your money out, and then they fucking dealing on the stock market with your money. And then if they win, you don't get no cut. But then if they lose, you gotta pay for it.
That's right.
Now that's living delicious.
That's right.
Then make you work and tax your money. They said that's still on the books. That's illegal. There's a guy that said, he said, look, man, you are not supposed, because they didn't, when they brought that to Congress, said, no, you're not going to do that. They never okayed that. They just demoed that. That's why they created the Federal Reserve. That was created. You know, that's what goes back. And man, his lies is all, man, everything, man, that Titanic shit. That's what that was about. You know what I'm saying? The Titanic didn't just sink. No, they made the people that were on the Titanic opposed. They opposed it. They like, nah, they gotta do that. So they made this big luxury line. Everybody, you know, how Esau do shit. Even everybody wants to be a part of it. They did that with the Blimp. With the Goodyear Blimp. That's nuts. They crashed that.
Yeah, because even with the Titanic, a lot of people, the survivors said they don't even remember a glacier. They said no glaciers wasn't even around.
Right.
To be honest with you, this is my point. I think Esau already got rid of it before.
I'm just speaking of because he might have murdered all of them, man. The fucking mercenaries on there, they got away. You know?
It's just like this
submarine.
Yeah. You ain't seen no evidence of that. All they do is pull it out.
They made it. They say, oh, we got pieces. Oh, we got to cover it up. It's human remains in there. No, but you got what? 100 people, refugees that was on boats dying like a motherfucker. You ain't showed none of that. Then those laws was passed. You got the laws. You can now put lab grown meat. You don't have to put the stick on it, man. You know? Yeah.
Like with the Titanic, JP1 had 2 ships.
Yeah, he did.
So what he did was he took one of the ships that was like supposed to be like messed up. He made that the Titanic. Right. Yeah. But everybody that was on the Titanic was his competitors as well. Right. So they didn't just kill those people. He got paid for it. He got paid because of the insurance from the boat.
Same thing they say. Same thing they do now. They make the rap industry blow up like that. When we got all these rappers getting killed, those record execs had my insurance on them. Tupac, Biggie, all of they had insurance policies on them.
Even Walmart, they hire people permanently with terminal illnesses and get insurance out of them.
That skirt is lifted up high for us. I got that bug up to here.
So they say.
Conversation.
Okay. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I set up a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
See, and that is the pride of America, man. that's the part of Esau, man, to the T, man. You know, that whole spirit, hey, we get destroyed, we'll just build back better. You know, that's what the Build Back Better plan, make America great again. You know, those are the quotes that they say, man, because what? That's the pride of their heart, man.
We got the strongest military.
Yeah,
That's right.
We're the number one and blah, blah, blah.
yeah. All right, so they puffed up in pride, man, because they really think they really built this up, man. No, the Lord allowed y'all to build this up, man. He gave y'all the blueprints to put us in captivity, man. All right, as our punishment, man. That's what they don't realize, man. This is all of Yahweh Bashiach Shah's doing, man. Yeah, see, the Most High set us up kingdom.
Well, if you want to be technical about it, they ain't building nothing.
I'm just and right, yeah. Because when you go back to the inventors, who did that?
Now you're going to build.
That's
but
right.
You didn't build it. You didn't build this kingdom, but you're gonna build ours.
That's right. That's right. You know?
Continuing doing that.
Yeah.
Lord just put them in control. That's all.
That's right. That's right.
Stop punishment. Just let him.
Yeah, basically just the overseer, man.
Right.
You know, just keep doing your job, man.
Precept. This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 8. It says, therefore hear now this thou that are given to pleasure that dwelleth carelessly.
And Esau does dwell as carelessly. Like I say, they say what? That their house shall continue forever.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I mean? That they're gonna get to their children, man. They think this is gonna keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny, man. But then, like I said, this kingdom has an expiration date, man.
I pray to keep raising the debt ceiling. What about our children?
Right.
Now look, even here in Indianapolis, they just lowered the utility bill, and then this time next month they're gonna raise them back up.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, who was that? Somebody just told me, I forgot who I saw, but they said the rent, and everybody's rent, Indiana is the only state that still believing the rent up high. Yeah, okay, somebody was just telling me about that.
You can't even make enough.
You can't make enough, because all other places, kind of like, okay, now, you can't do this.
Yeah.
But Indiana's the only one that's left there is there, man, and it's still going up.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I just seen it on veterans, man. It's $1,000.
Yeah, man.
You know what they said is the average person that's getting paid minimum wage won't be able to afford a one-bedroom apartment. They'll have to work two, 3 jobs to actually be able to afford it. They think you have to make at least $19.50 to $20 an hour to actually be able to survive.
Oh, that's still minimum wage. That's still minimum wage.
Factor in
I
food,
was
gas.
gonna say, when you factor in all of that, man, you get making $20 an hour, man, you still making minimum wage. You ain't unless you going over 40 hours. If you making that 40 hours, man, you keep making $23 an hour. If you still at 40 hours an hour, it don't matter because when they put that that inflation hits, man, it affects you. Oh man, I make $20 an hour. Okay, how many hours? 8 hours. Let's say, do the math. Do the math on that.
And then Esau with this trickery, then he does what? The shrinkflation. So now that 32 ounce Gatorade to 20 ounce Gatorade.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Not only that,
And a little bit more. Yeah.
not only that, what they do is, all right, so say you say, all right, look, I'm gonna go hard. I'm work 50 hours this week.
Yeah.
Esau ups the taxes on it.
Yeah.
All right. Then in some instances they make you pay 2 state taxes.
Yeah, like county tax.
That's what I mean, county tax.
County tax. You pay state tax, then you pay the county tax.
Then you gotta pay FICA.
Social Security.
So you pay two
I
federal
got
taxes.
I'd rather that for you too.
You pay 2 Social Security.
Oh,
That's a FICA. FICA is a mandated Social Security on top of your other Social Security.
So you have no leg up in this place, man.
Right.
All right, and that's why this place got to go, man. All right, we really want to be getting paid every day.
That's right. Yep.
All right, the sun not supposed to go down without us getting our wages, man.
That's right.
Like that old Medea play. She said, I'm gonna mail you my check. I ain't mailed my work in this month.
Right, but that's the deal with so-called Esau, man. He noticed that he's raising the interest rates around and putting the squeeze on people, but he's not raising the wages, man.
Right.
All right? Yeah, usually. And now they actually do extra at work.
Oh, yeah.
My job fucking turned all the way around. Them motherfuckers demons. Yeah, bro. I feel like, wait a minute, these motherfuckers want you to do more work. You know what I'm saying? For the same pay, ain't bro. And they duped them. Because they came in there and gave everybody a raise like 2 months before. And everybody go, oh shit. You know, bro, they came in and switched everything, man. Fired all the heads, everything, bro. So you gotta play upside out, man. Yeah, you can't say you gotta deal. It is proper gun because you know I'm trying to do the thing with the truck and shit. Yeah. Can't wait for that barbecue. I sit there and look at that motherfucker like, so damn well I ain't about to open shit. Y'all came here just cracking shit up, man. No overtime. You know, like, bro, oh yeah, you can do overtime, but you gotta make sure you do your 40 hours in your department. Like, how the fuck? How am I do that? Bro, this motherfucker. They some demons, man.
Yeah. And just to back you up, Kanye, when you was going into the stock market, the reason that they don't give you that day's wages is because of what? They actually take your check and play with it in the stock market.
Yeah.
Right. They do that, and then that's your 401k. They play around with your money. That's why you don't get that day's wages.
Right, they come around and make $40,000 off your what's the name? You still gotta pay a penalty to take your money out. And you still taking it from me every week. You know,
because you fucking their money up. You take that shit out too early.
I know the lady told me. I said, yeah, I need to borrow. I got some hard shit. I bought $1,000. She said, well, I'm gonna give you $800 right now because the rest of it is tied up in investing in life.
Hey.
You fuck goddamn money.
Yeah.
Got a little more on a little bit. You was reading? Yeah. It's Isaiah 47 and 8. It says, therefore here now, this thou that are given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
See, they're putting themselves as what? The Most High, man. Always talking like that, man. Hey, you know, that's how Yahweh Shai speaks, man. Look at them mimicking the Lord, man. Saying I am and nobody besides me. Isn't that what the Lord says? There's no God with me, man. That's how Esau Edom. Yeah, that's a private statement, man.
Elon Musk tried to make he was trying to make a digital God. He was going to try to make a digital God, man. All right, so hey, man, they do believe they so to be the Most High because of what? Because the control that they have so much control over the world. They think that they can't be touched and nothing can happen to them, man. But let me let y'all know something, man. The ISSACHAR So to show you can touch you, man. Very soon, man. It's coming. You might get away with it right now, man. It's coming, man. It's coming.
They know it.
Yeah. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. These two things.
That's a powerful statement. Thank you, Lord, you can't kill me.
That's right.
That's pride, man.
It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children and the widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantment.
And see, your sorceries and enchantments, what, via the media, man? All right, via your philosophies, the ways you teach him, but it's all confusion here, man. The drugs, the pharmakia, man. All right, just all this. Look, Esau think he's so slick, man. Look, they made petroleum-based medicines, right? All right, that's why they're so big in the oil industry, right? And they found out that gives you cancer. Then what they do? Open the National Cancer Society, right?
Carnegie. Then you measure everything in this motherfucker gives you cancer. Yeah. Everything, man. And you go to the doctor, and they got this Susan B. What's the chick? The fucking mother of the cancer research shit.
Oh, okay.
They give you go to the cancer research, you go look at on the menu. All this shit is on there, man. Gives you fucking cancer. The fucking they give you the pop, they give you a can of 7-Up and shit, man. They produce the can, so you be like, oh, they give you the little 7-Up. Get the fuck out of all that shit and be acidic, man. That's right. That's why they trying to force you. But you can't do that, man. You got countries now that have they would have to set nukes off to really fuck that shit up. Eddie Howard's not gonna let you fuck up everything.
That's right. It was a guy who was making a comparison between England's byproducts like America's paragraphs way longer than what they put in England and the other countries.
That brother had some He let me see his sugar yesterday. They had one ingredient in it, bro. I was like, what the fuck? No, it was monk fruit sugar. They had one ingredient in it. You know, that's how shit's supposed to be, man. You got ketchup and it's got like 1,000 ingredients. What the? Bro, it's only tomatoes, bro.
It's a guy on TikTok.
That's it.
It's a guy on TikTok. He does. He goes into the different things that America allows, and almost like 80%, maybe 90% of the things that America allows to be sold. All right, so that's another way he saw it's pushing his agenda to what? Wipe out you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah. Right. Hey, that's why I look. In Jake's neighborhood, there is no fucking grocery store. There's nothing but convenience stores, man. And it's filled with, And then what they hit you with? Oh, EBT. Now buy all this bullshit and what the government paying for it?
Yeah, they call it food.
Oh, also too, when they say minimum of $3, that's actually illegal. But they got little shit that they can inflict in the Jake neighborhoods, because you can go to where Esau at. Esau uses their credit card for everything. When they say no, not EBT, but $3 minimum for your credit card. They charge you. That's illegal. They can't do that.
They do that. I found that out when we moved down here. In Gary, they do it everywhere. When we came down here, I spent 50 cents on my nickel card, bro. I was like, when I go back to the crib, I was like, they can't do that. So I spend my card. I'll go somewhere else.
The reason why they try to do it is because they try to get over on the little tax, the little like 4 or 5 cents. They charge you to wipe that up, but they're trying to make you pay for it.
But they'll make you pay more than the 4 or 5 cents that they getting taxed.
What's going on?
If y'all like my 2 cents in, I'm ready to come up, cut up what y'all said. Y'all said like in the hood, like convenience stores and stuff, grocery stores, stuff like that. Like, you know, and the food stuff like that. That for some reason, gas stations, you know, like either the EBT machines don't work, or you know, convenience stores. Everything's much more higher than it is in a regular store. Right. So like, you know, like let's say like maybe it's like 8 o'clock at night, you know. $50 closed. Gas station's still open. We can't go to $50, but we gotta go to the convenience store because convenience. That's why everything is much more higher.
Exactly.
We go there for like $1 pizza. Go in there, it's like what, $3.95, $4.
Exactly.
And that's 24 hours.
24.
See, but that's by design, man.
The other thing that they just did about design is like when you go to Walmart, you don't buy the name brand, you buy the great value.
Great value,
Great value got all these messed up ingredients in it. That Jake don't read what they eat.
That's the spirit, man. I have my cousin years ago. It's like I ain't mean to cut you off. My cousin used to take me to the store and actually was mad at me before I had a business. Man, all right, man, you gonna be able to read the ingredients? I'm just like, what the fuck? He didn't want to take me to the store, but he said, man, you take too long. But I was like, man, don't worry about it.
Appreciate it.
So see, John, I tell you what, the convenience store, look who's running the convenience store.
Gas station,
Yeah.
that's like the FDA. I work going under the same roof.
But they so-called Muslims, but they'll sell pork like a motherfucker, bro. They'll sell that shit to you. And Howard Jake back there cutting it up. He won't touch it. Because he know the law, but he'll be selling it, man. He hold himself, I'm not, you guys are buying it. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I got something to say. This is Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for prey, and none delivereth.
Why? Because our people are for prey out here, man. We're led as what? Sheep to the slaughter, man. All right, like I said, it's all by design, man. All right, it's for the destruction of the Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because we are the Israelites of the Bible, man. All right, we are the people, man. Why do you think we're in the condition we are, man? Why do you think we haven't even past slavery, man? We still in what? Mental chains, man, as a people, man. We follow by all these fucking other doctrines, man. All right, well, we're the people of the Bible, man. And the Lord is punishing us because what? We've gone off. We went against His law, statutes, and commandments, so that's why the condition we are in right now, man. All right? So it's all the Lord's doing, all right? Because just like any father, man, He's going to punish His children, man, for what? Not acting right, man. Discipline. Yeah, discipline us, right? So that's why we're in the conditions that we are. We hate each other, all right? All right? envy each other, which is all by design, by the way. Cheat each other, yeah. But we don't give a damn about these other nations. Like I said, you let towel-head dude up in there, man, talk shit to you, man. But as soon as you go outside, but you better shoot your own brothers, right?
That's right. He can walk up and down the toughest woods, and won't nobody say or do nothing to him.
Yeah, be out there at 12 o'clock at night, sweeping his lot. Yeah. Door open there, they ain't finna do shit. Ain't gonna bust a grape, man.
But let it be somebody you never seen before.
Yeah.
Right. Or you lurking on him.
Yeah.
Dude look like he be related to you.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is dude? He might got the wrong color on or might, but you look at him as the enemy though.
Yeah. When you actually go into inflammation, I looked it up, it is responsible for more than over half of the death-causing diseases. And the ones that they listed, cancer, diabetes, stroke, all the things.
Heart disease.
Yeah, heart disease, respiratory, everything that hits Jake. All that's wrapped up in inflammation.
Yeah. Dr. Satan said it best, man. He said there's one disease. Yeah. He saw it go away. He said, oh, you got this, you got this, you got this. No, man. You got it's mucus. Mucus is the main cause, man. Stop that fucking mucus and everything else, man. Hey, but Jake ain't Jake hard-headed. He done got you strung out on motherfucking pork. You know, he got you strung out on motherfucking on all the. Hey, look, my man, I see that brother going to the wheat. And hey, it's for like, bro, that dude said, man, basically, if you want to live a healthy life, he said, all baked goods. He said, don't fuck with none of them. And I was sitting there like, damn, no bread. The reason why, because they genetically fuck with, not genetically modified, but they fuck with the wheat, the seed, and the wheat doesn't produce a certain enzyme, and that's what makes it fucked up for you. You know, so you can't get back. So the flour, and a lot of vegetarians going into the smell flour. Dude said, he said that shit's fucked up. He said, don't trust none of that shit, man. He said, listen, man, if you're going to eat some grain, eat some quinoa. He said, but because quinoa is supposed to be the good. He even said, don't even eat that. He said, don't eat too much of it. You know, so everything, this dude, that's why the scriptures read, man, how this shit got because everything is fucked up. You know, that's a goddamn shame, man. You can't eat shit. You know,
it's all fucked up.
Yeah, man. Hey, this man being East Indian store, and we was like, man, you know what this is? What is this? And his stone store, he was like, well, this is parsnip. He said, I think this is America because the parsnip was like that fucking big. He said, I think this is America.
No, that's America.
He knew. I was like,
That's America.
What's up, bro?
So y'all was talking about foods and stuff. Y'all know y'all said like they miss like with the ingredients like you know weed and stuff like that. Also gonna put out there like if you've been to a fresh food market like to like a regular grocery store, you see like the difference like in the fruits like the sauces. All the larger ones, that's all genetically modified. With that. All the smaller ones, that's naturally grown. That's not messed with. That's maintained health and everything else. Same thing with chickens. Free-range chickens, believe it or not, that's actually that free because like though they're free-range, you know, they also able to just like eat anything. You know, they eat other than
chickens actually designed to certain animals are designed certain ways. Like a dog, you can actually feed dogs raw meat because they actually got enzymes that can break down. Like a chicken, they can like chickens are. To be honest, you ain't even really got to feed a chicken.
Matter of fact,
a chicken will feed itself.
And you know why? You know how it is?
Right. You don't have
he don't have intestines. He don't have an intestinal tract. He has kidneys. They try to break that food up. Just like the dude went into the cows. Cows are not designed to eat grain. They're designed to eat grass. Right? They got 7 stomachs. The process all is full. Okay.
Which I didn't even know. I didn't know goats and lambs, they have 4 stomachs.
Yeah.
Basically, all lawful beasts have 4 stomachs.
And the thing about meat, man, let me hit this real quick because everybody, you know, a lot of these guys, oh man, stop eating meat, stop eating meat. The thing is, man, in the scriptures, meat wasn't like the main staple food. All right. They was eating other things, but meat was like every so often. You know what I'm saying? Because fish is numeral all throughout the scripture. You know what I'm saying? Then they ate lamb for the Passover, but they wasn't just eating meat. Wasn't the staple course.
You want to eat meat 3 times a day.
What's the old show? Honeymooner. Honeymooners. With Fred, when it was a weekend, Fred, not Fred, because honeymooners around Ralph. Honeymooners around me on Flintstone. But Ralph came up, he said, he'll come in the store and say, yeah, Alice, we got meat tonight. You know, Alice, oh baby, you got meat, you know, because it was like a staple thing, but it was on the weekend. So this dude overproduced, he overproduced all his cow, all his beef and shit, man, because he knows this shit's killing. You know, it's up to you to have to get disciplined. Hey, man, you know, I'm kind of, you know, lay off on the meat. You know?
But it really wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
It's the way Esau feed
these animals. Yeah, man. Give it a chance.
Yeah, that's
Give it a cow.
Yeah, they kill it.
Yeah, boys, fruit loops, Jolly Ranchers. Y'all finna say dead cows.
That's what
Hey,
you gotta take care of your crops.
Yeah, feed them like this.
If you pay the cow, it's like your crops.
What's that?
Yeah.
They cut a hole in the side of the cow, bro.
And they manually digest. They manually digest.
And he told
antibiotics.
He told the dude
And all type of stuff.
He said, "Don't the cow feel like?" He said, "No, he doesn't. He actually got a little plastic thing around, and he up in his stomach and shit. That's fucking wicked as hell, man. That's demonic, bro."
Even when they kill the cow, they kill like this.
Oh yeah, bro. Hey, you hear about that?
Even when you said that all the small animals are GMO, not all of them.
Yeah, not all of them.
Yeah,
not all of them.
Right.
They don't use the word. They don't use the word. They stop actually using the word GMO as much as genetically modified. If you go into the grocery store, start reading it. It says genetically modified now on your food.
Yeah.
Or say bioengineering.
Yeah, bioengineering. Because really what they was using, you know, until we started bringing it out, they was using GMO, but now it's like we start spelling the whole word out because they know if you can't pronounce it, they gonna buy it. They gonna buy the shit anyway, man.
And they not gonna tell the truth, man. They lying too.
Yeah.
A lot of times that shit be organic and blah, blah, they lying.
Yeah.
It's the devil. He lying.
Well, they ain't coming back saying you finna start giving everybody basically like microwave made chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The other shit. No, the shit is made with a fucking 3D print.
Oh, the 3D print.
Fucking making meat, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, microwave.
Right.
They be doing it in Europe for the last year.
Yeah, man.
That's why the scriptures say he's speeding up to that time for the next say. If he don't, man, man, we all dealing with the devil. Like this devil, he'll kamikaze his own self.
Yeah, he will.
He'll take his own life. What's that? Murder me to murder you, man. That's how Esau is, man.
And when we say Esau, that's the so-called white men in the Bible.
Right. So they the one running the earth. All right, so they're putting all these things in the motion. Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not except they done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
This dude can't get no rest unless he fucking something up, man. We call his ass See It, man. My brother seen that movie Toy Story.
Oh, yes.
See it, get the new toy, boy. He looking at it. He ain't looking at it. Man. Oh shit, I'm gonna go play. He looking at it. Oh man, I'm gonna take the arms. I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up. He gonna make his own shit, man.
Hey, somebody get Job 9:24.
Yeah.
Job 9:24.
Oh, yeah.
This is Proverbs 4:17. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
So this man Esau, he was a so-called white man, and we tell about what? His history. His history is what's shown, and somebody hold Jeremiah 49.
I get it.
All right, so this man, all right, he breathes on us for violence and wickedness, man. All right. Do you know what sin is? Yeah.
Like admitting the sin.
What's sin? Sin period, like. You got
I don't know
get that.
I don't know
First time,
the
3 or 4.
off the top of my head, but I know what sin is.
Okay, let's go.
What to your best of your ability? Just explain to me.
Basically some kind of, okay, I'm kind of telling you two sides, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead, give your answer.
All right, so in the Bible, it's like in church or whatever, a sin is like, an act against God. Well, a wrongful act against God.
Hey, that's beautiful right there. Hold that.
Somebody get that for
I know, that's what I said. Hold it right there. I was going to say, hold it right there. Get it, brother. Hey, because that's beautiful, man. A regular person, they come up, they wouldn't say, oh, well, this and that. No, man. Go ahead, brother. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful
It's 1 John 3:4.
Yeah.
It says, whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law. from sin is transgression of the law.
That's it.
And
That's
what
it.
the church is saying, the law done away with.
Right.
But
The laws the Bible talking about is the laws of the Lord.
Right.
Not the laws of the land, of the white
Well,
man.
yeah, that's what the Holy Bible stands for. God's to heaven. That's why from I learned when I did go to church or whatever.
But that ain't what the Bible stands for.
Yeah. I know that's not what the Bible stands for. Now, like as I get like more knowledge and knowledge, like more about the Bible, like whatever, like I know there's so much more stuff. Like
That's what's up, man.
it's like either us as people or us as black people, they don't want us to know.
Yeah. That's right.
Honestly, let's be real. All black people were gods.
Hey, get that. Hey, get that. Hold on, brother. Get that. That brother's study.
Psalms 82. 82 and 6.
Hold on, bro, because every time you say something, we want to show you they say that in the
Yeah,
scripture.
this will be okay. You know what I mean?
This is Psalms 82 and 6. And it reads, I have said, ye are gods.
But the lowercase g, all right? But we are a godless thing. We were meant to live forever, right? Go ahead.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
Now that all is only talking about the Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. They ain't talking about the whole earth, all right?
Yeah, of course.
Because you know God has a chosen people.
Yeah, we all start out in Africa.
Well,
From like,
really,
like
it is-
from what
That's
I
up for
know.
debate.
That I know.
That's up for debate.
yeah. Keep that. Yep, go ahead. Okay, finish that.
Verse 7. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
Right, we die like men, right? Because when we transgress the law, statute, and commandments of the Lord. Because Romans 6:23 says what? The wages of sin is what? Death. All right, so that's why we die now, man. Because look, we constantly going off against the Lord, man. You know, even though we're subject, these bodies are the creature was subject to vanity, so our body we're subject to do sin. This is all the Lord's plan. Because ultimately, this is His movie, man. Ultimately, it's gonna come out to what? We get the victory then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be the elect on this side. So not even all the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to understand this, right? They're going to rebel. They're going to keep smoking their weed. They're going to keep doing all types of wickedness. All right, but they're going to be destroyed and have to be born back to the kingdom of heaven, which is all earth. All right, so like the scripture saying in Isaiah 55:6, for now is the high time to wait. Seek the Lord while He may be found, call upon Him while He is near, right? And how's the Lord near? Through the men of the Lord. And maybe you see right before you, man. You know, we're the prophets of the Lord, man. All right, which prophet is what to say before. All right, so we're just telling you what's about to happen, all right? Because the Lord's about to destroy this place, man. Right. As you can see, man, this place is getting worse and worse, man. Message, right, yeah. Well, it was, and message was what? An angel, right?
I just posted something earlier today. They had Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, yeah.
They had a what's that? I said I put on damn, I said these are the cartoons I grew up on.
Yep.
You learn it while you and the cartoon was about how all the conglomerate companies, all the many of them, but it's only one. I was sitting there watching that. I said that shit crazy. They was actually bringing stuff out like that, man, when we was kids. Now look at the shit they watch now. All folly and bullshit. The Letterman bullshit. You know, ain't learning shit. That shows from back then to now, man. They did the dumbing down in this place, man. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing.
And that's really because like they're upset because we're learning in front of so much more. Right. Trying to hide from
Hey, and that's why they want to shut this internet. They're gonna shut that internet down, man. Because just fucking folly on that, it's just twice as much learning on it. You know, it's too much learning coming out. You know, they don't want people, and really, the truth of the scripture is really topping everything. You know, you don't see that much of that black national, what do you call it? Black nationalism. You know, a lot of that shit used to be, it was that kind of even with as many Hebrew Israelites. No, man, the conscious community, that shit is died out. The thing that's taking place now is these scriptures. Even you got the Christians trying to get a little momentum, but it ain't they ain't fucking with us. I see the dude teaching one day, bro. He had a reader and everything. I'm like, look at this. He been watching us, man. You know, they don't, bro, listen, man. This thing is about to pop. Yeah. You know, this is why I got a hat. I printed on Romans 9, man. It's high time to wake up out of you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, the days of evil is at hand. You can see this man. You can see this man. He's shivering in his boots, really. Because really, This dude is not, he's not on his agenda. Yahweh Shai is forcing his hand. A lot of things on he's off his agenda. The Lord is just forcing his hand where he's just scrambling. Oh, all right, put that out. Okay, do that. All right, do that. And it ain't in order. The Lord making him do it.
Yeah,
you know?
That agenda 2030 is going to go to agenda 2324.
That's right. That's right. Yep, that's right. Come on. You said you had something good? No, I just said, he just said, somebody said,
This is from Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, "For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God."
So holy going into separate. So we are separate from the rest of these nations. There's 18 nations on the earth. All right, and one of them is what? The children of Israel. All right, go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
See, we're special unto the Lord. All right, go ahead.
Above all the people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all the people on the face of the earth. All right, go ahead.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you.
Wait. You gotta go back to that word, bro. All the people.
Go back, read that over. Read that slow.
Okay.
See, because now if you say that in the natural society, that's hate speech. Oh no, yeah, because what America say? Everyone's created equal. But guess what? Matter of fact, that brother Aki went into the digestive system of the white man, because everybody was like, oh man, of Esau. Yeah, man, this dude's intestines is even different from ours. That's why they can get away with eating raw meat. But Jake get well-to-do. He want to eat his steak bloody. But guess what? He can eat that. He can eat meat bloody like that. It don't affect him. But as soon as Jake do it, he gets all type of disease because the Lord made two shifts. That's right. Go ahead, brother. That's right. Two manner. That's right. That's what the scripture. Hey, matter of fact, pull that out. Pull that out.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Yep.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all."
Wait a minute. He said in the beginning, you are holy. You mean what?
That's separate. Yeah.
We're not the same as the rest of these people that live in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It says, "The Lord thy God hath chosen you to be a special people."
No, right there, it says the Lord your God has chosen you to be a special people. Not everybody on the planet. So that whole church doctrine, John 3:16, that's all that
See out the window.
You see what I'm saying? This is our Lord and we're his people.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Our
Go
Lord.
ahead, bro.
It says, "A special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth."
Above all the other people that's on the face of the earth. That's what? 18 nations. That's right. We're the top nation in the whole globe, in the whole universe. Yep. So everybody's not equal with us. We're on the special playing field. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was gonna say like that's another reason why like so many people fear us as white people more.
That's right.
It goes much more farther than stereotypes and all this. It's like our spirit wise and our community have a God.
Yeah.
That's why they fear because they know.
Yeah. That's right.
Worldwide and everything, bro.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, "The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all the people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep his oath, which he sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out of the mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen."
That's right. Yeah. The Lord only loves us. He only cares about his children. He don't care about all these other nations. Those are the world's children. He don't care about them. He don't care they get hit by a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his children, that's who we love, man. That's who we watch over. Right. And that's who we protect.
Hey, that's why so much calamity befalls us.
That's right.
That's why it happens to us. It don't happen to, hey, Esau eat all the pork, lobster, all that shit he wants. And you Pharisees, and a lot of them Edomites that look like Edom, they be Jakes. But the guys, the ones that have diabetes and shit, they be Jakes, man. Because the normal Edomites, they can eat whatever the fuck. They system is like a garbage disposal. It don't affect them. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Bring him up.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his words unto Jacob, his statutes, his judgment.
Jacob was changed. His name was changed to Israel.
Right.
Right. So He's talking to the Israelites, the Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's all he's dealing with, like the elder was going into earlier. That's all he's dealing with. All right? And a lot of people get misconstrued because they think he loves the whole world. It's not mentioned in the Bible, not once. All right? Even when you go into John 3:16, say, when he loved the world, that world is talking about the cosmos, right, which is a different government of people. So it's talking about a certain specific people person. Right? It's not talking about the whole world, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, just like you got the basketball world, the sports world, different car world, different world.
The Letterman world. Everybody's not a part of that shit. Everybody's not a part of that. That's their world. That's what they get. They get out how they get out. That's their world. That's their shit. You know, you got different. That's a beautiful point that you brother brought out. You look at that's why the apostles taught us to look up words, man. Even on your day-to-day living, man. What things are called and everything. Esau has a dark meaning behind everything he do, man. And when you look up the words, man, they can fit like, whoa, shit. You know, just think of mortgage on your house. You look up that word mortgage, it means mortuary. It's dead. It's a dead debt. You paying this money and shit. You'll never own that fucking house. You'll never own it. That's why I buy you into that shit. Buy you a house on tax sale, get a loan, get rid of it. Fuck buying a house and mortgage, all that bullshit. No, man. Buy that shit and get a loan. Do what he do, because that's what he do. I forgot one of them guys said, own nothing but control everything. You know what I'm saying? Quit that. Let Jake out. Oh man, yeah, I own that. You don't own that shit. You don't own nothing here, man.
Really buying the house is just like on your job joining a union. You know what I'm saying? It makes it harder. Like your house, it makes it hard for you to get evicted than you would if you win it.
Right.
That's the only thing.
That's it.
Even go back into the definition of the word go back to the definition of the word word.
Right.
You have certain words in the scriptures which might not mean the same thing as we get into with the word world. And we actually, in the English language, how many words are there right?
In the English language?
English language, how many rights are there in the word?
Okay, let me tell you that.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a guess. I can think of 5 right now. I can think of my right hand. I can think of me writing something. I can think of the direction right, just like the word world. Now in the Greek,
Oh, so you mean like the
different rights.
Right.
Right. They're all what? They're all right. But
okay, so like right hand,
Right thing is also WR.
Well, yeah.
So you got the direction right.
Like a rite of passage.
Because that's what he was saying. You got a word right, then you got right. You got, his language is really, that's why we say his language is a bastardized language. You know, my wife speaks Creole, and she said something, and I was like, damn, that sounds like Spanish. And I looked the fucking word up, and I answered her in Spanish. And she looked at me like, what the fuck? I said, man, what is Creole? Creole ain't nothing but French and Spanish mixed and made their language. And I was like, shit, when I found that out, I was like, man, I bet you I could, if I had the time to read study, I could learn that shit, man. Because a lot of their words come from Spanish, man. You know? That's Jamaican. That's go out there and go ahead.
No, yeah. So the point was just like how there's so many rights right here. So if I say, hey man, let me see a right. You go confused, like what the fuck you mean? You all right? You want to write something down? Right. So just like the word world. So if you just say world, you have to go into what world are they talking about? You have 3 different words. World. You have Dominicans, you have cosmos, and you have eon. You know, and you also have geek. So just like right, you have world. So people when they look, oh, see, that's talking about the whole entire world. No.
We say right, you mean the RITE right, or
I'm talking about all of them.
No,
all of them.
Exactly. That's the point.
But that's the point I'm trying to make. See how you don't know which right I'm talking about?
Right.
Same with the world.
Same
So
with
when
the
you hear a world, what are you thinking? Oh, I'm thinking about the whole entire world. But just like we wrote down, there could be many worlds. There could be sea world. There could be the world of basketball. There could be the world of bicycle.
Oh, that's good. Sea world.
World can also be
you can go to like a different planet, you know, just being there, you can consider that the world as well.
We can consider that, yeah.
You also can talk about an age of time. You know, that deep.
The Jurassic World.
The Jurassic World. You know, that Huh?
Yep.
Tainos.
Yep.
Exactly. See, so world can be interchangeable with all the. It's your job to us look up that world. So what exactly the Lord said? You love up the world. What world is he talking about?
Right.
So when you go into that word, it goes into a cosmos. And all when you looking for a cosmos, that actually, how can I say, pinpoints more into what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Someone group of selected people.
Context.
Context. You know.
Hey, even if you go to dictionary.com right now and we look up the definition of world, it's not going to give you one definition because it's multiple contexts.
Yeah.
One of those definitions, I believe, if it ain't changed, definition 2, it says a particular division of the earth.
Yeah.
So when you look at John 3:16, for God so loved a particular division of the earth that he gave his only begotten son.
Right.
So then it's like, okay, well, according to the context of the scripture, what particular division of people would that be? It's only the Israelites. Only the, which are the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Americans. Because they got to be added too, because they're the black man. The so-called black man has been beat up the most, which the scripture says that too. But the scripture also says Judah and Israel were oppressed together. And Israel, the northern people, represents the so-called Latinos and Native Americans.
Right. And with that, that's why you see so-called Hispanics living in the same neighborhood we do.
That's right. Yeah. That's why you see Jace eat tacos more than tacos and corn.
Cornbread, they got corn tortillas.
Yep.
So you see my best word in jail. Why do you think Latin tribe is the only nation of people that can say the word nigga and niggas don't even get it up? But as soon as a white person, a Chinese person, it's a whole different story. But a Latin tribe, hey, what's up, nigga, man? Jake, they don't say nothing because they understand it. Again, it's the type of connection.
It's spiritual.
It's spiritual.
Okay. All right, go ahead, bring that up.
Psalms 147 and 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
Any other?
No, it's any nation.
Okay. See, so the Lord dealt with us specifically, man. That's a beautiful thing. Like he was saying about the word. See, the Lord said he had set before us a mystery. See, that's why these churches don't get it, man. They reading the Bible verbatim and just get the whole hum and all that, and they get you caught up in your emotions. But you're not learning shit. It's feel-good teaching. You know what I'm saying? Because the scripture's not here to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? It cuts you on both sides. That's why it's a double-edged sword. It cuts you going in, it cuts you coming out.
Well, actually, it makes the righteous feel good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, calm, brother. Calm. That's right. Calm.
And also, too, it says, he have not dealt so with any other nation. When you go into Christianity and all its different sects, whether it's Methodist or whether it's AME, well, they are all under the umbrella of the so-called white people. Who's in charge of those what they call those seminars? They all, when you look at the people who started all of them, too. But I ain't gonna say AME, because that was actually started by ex-slaves. But who did they get their start from?
Right.
Like if you go, well, I went to this Bible college, and I went to that one. Okay, well, who started the Baptists? Who started the Jehovah's Witnesses? Who started the Methodists? They all lead back to so-called white men. Yeah. But the Lord said he showed his word. The only people that understand it, first of all, you got the Israelite. That's number one.
That's number one.
And number two, the Lord got to have chosen you to do it. You can't make the decision like, you know what? My father was a pastor. My grandfather was a pastor. I'm following the family footsteps. I'm gonna do one too.
Right. And those are called in the scripture. They would be called haunted houses. If I could ask you, you know the head of all churches. Well, no, it's just one main church that springs off from all these different churches. Catholicism. Catholic Church is the branch. That's the head church. In the scripture, it's haunted house because they branch off into, but it all comes from that Catholic doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
And that
Synagogues of Satan. God. Oh, that's the spirit. When you get some time, look up what is it called? They temple. It's one that's made like a head of a snake.
That's right. That's the Vatican.
Is that the Vatican? It's called.
That's the Vatican.
No, the Vatican is Vatican Square, but I'm saying that temple.
Look at that room.
There's a room, and you stand at the back, it looks like a snake head. I don't
fangs and everything.
Yeah, with the fangs and everything, bro. I don't know what it's called. But
Type in snake.
because the Vatican is actually the Vatican Square. But that church is called something. I forgot what it's called.
And what's the other thing I was talking about? So I looked that up too.
What's that?
The Vatican.
Well, yeah. Well, look, we're going to get it to it. I'll show you when we get close down.
Go ahead, brother. Okay. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yep.
What the nations weren't given the law, statutes, and commandments. They don't understand what's going on.
And they mentioned earlier that when the brother brought in sins, transgression of the law, there's only one people that can transgress the law. Ones who the law was given to. Yeah. And now America, everybody transgressed the law because America gave that law. It's for everybody. You know, everybody breaks the law. Even if you come in from another country and you break the law, well, no, they don't. They got diplomatic immunity. Right. So they gave it up. That's beautiful because that's basically us. You know what I'm saying? When we come to the Lord, He's dealing with His laws. We got diplomatic immunity to these laws because as long as we keep the statutes, laws, and commandments of the Lord, His laws don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. We stand up guys. We go to work. We got jobs. We got wives. We got children. We basic guys. We're not basic guys. Yeah, we keep. Well, I'm saying we keep our laws, and it allows us to keep His law because His laws is really scriptures. You know, when it comes to the scriptures law. All right, go ahead. That's it. Okay, come.
All right, this is Amos 3:1. Hear this the word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities. So that's why we're in the condition that we are now. All right, the Lord, hey, giving us that spiritual aspect, man. All right?
If you don't understand, the Lord gave us a lifestyle to live. Right? Step outside of that life. You start following these other nations. Did that, took us over. So they're coming. That's why we're in that game right now. Because we start following. And they're going. And we forgot about our own. All right?
The reason why we lost them is because ultimately we took it away from us. Because we didn't appreciate it. It's like you would do a son. Your son, you give your son something, and your son mistreating him and abusing it. Well, what, you're going to snatch it away from him, and then you're going to let him go be a degenerate. Until you understand that what? So that's why the scripture says what? We have, in the book of Micah, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I sinned against them. So we understand, us men up here, we understand that it was ultimately our fault, the reason why we're in a predicament. So what? We're not coming back humbly into the Lord and to basically show repentance and say, hey, Lord, we're sorry for the way we acted. You know, let us now continue the statutes and commandments that you gave us, that we might be saved, that we might have a chance at salvation. That's what all this is for.
Yeah, that's good. Man, that was really great.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 15. So Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14 talks about the blessings. If we do what we're supposed to do, the Lord will bless us in everything that we do. All right. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all His commandments and His statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right? And then I'm gonna jump up to some main curses. It says, I'll start at verse 45. It says, moreover, verse 44.
Oh, you want to get some of the main ones?
Yeah, some of the main ones. Yeah. All right, I'll just start at verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Right, so ain't no black Wall Street, ain't no black-owned, so-called black-owned banks, Latino-owned banks. You know, you go into It's still one? North Carolina. They got one in North Carolina.
Well, like I said, yeah, but that's very few.
Right.
Look how many Esau.
So in comparison to all banks, that's probably less than a tenth of the cent.
Yeah.
You know, what type of regulations they under and how they gotta adhere.
The Pullman, yeah, it might be two. And then, the Pullman bank, because it drives off the border through the railroad system. Yep. Go ahead, brother.
So for the most part, as a nation of people, we borrow.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't doing the things we doing the borrow.
Yeah.
It says, he shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee.
Right.
Out
So it says the curses shall pursue thee. That's why you see a lot of people fall off. You see a lot of so-called our people, Israelites, so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans, they make it, and they might be up for a while, but the curses be on top of them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The curses just, they just live, the curses shall consume.
Yep.
You're like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the
Man, homie.
You on the curses
Right.
too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, hell, look at it. Look where we at now, man.
Right, bro.
Predominantly Jake side of China, and you see the majority on what is home. That's part of the curse.
Brand down.
Drugs. That's the curse.
Yeah.
Yep. It says, pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
Yeah.
Be
That's
cut.
what we're doing. We're overtaking our people to the point we at the point of destruction. We at the lowest of the lows upon the earth.
You can tell.
That's why you see the black man on the corner sleep, leaning to his shelter to the floor. Off them drugs, man. That's your curse.
So your parents need to be more dead than they leave you with inheritance. Yeah, every generation has to start over. Every generation has to start over.
3 steps back.
That's right.
Sometimes you ain't gonna like that to start over.
That's why
That relationship, start over.
That's all over. Yeah. See, that's part of the curse. That's man. The whole shot is so prolific, bro. That was, you could never even think of something like that. He said, man, I'm gonna put these the people that's doing this the worst. It's gonna be. That's why I said the first shall be last. You know what I'm saying? The last shall be first. All right, because we hey, the apostles used to say that a long time ago. We the first, the last hired, and the first fired. You know, because
and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Now, when you look up the word sign, that word means proof. So the fact that, like, okay, you go into the curses, there's various different things that affect us as a nation. And you might say, okay, well, that affects these type of people too. But to what end? Now that the curses affects us, broken homes, being poor, being sick, all right, being enemies with our brothers.
Hey, I'm just saying, where you at, 28?
The broken home, the father shall leave his kids.
Yeah,
that's actually the curse.
39, yeah.
But that
slack it, brother, slack it.
I was gonna say, as a nation of people, that affects us to the utmost, to the point where that's proof that we are the Israelites. We ain't African Americans, we ain't black, we ain't Negroes, we ain't colored, we ain't Pan African. We ain't Latinos, we ain't Spanish.
I got that the back here.
You
You ain't Indian, you ain't Native, you ain't Indigenous.
See,
that's
what let you know. That's what let you know that all of this was you know, because basically that's most of the reason why we came into this thing. We seen the men preaching. We did like, oh shit, what? And some of this stuff you kind of, because I always knew I hated motherfuckers on the application when they say black on up. I always put fucking up. I ain't never Indian. No, I was like, man, the fuck, why you call me that shit? You know, and the African Americans, that term came from Jesse Jackson. Yeah, we're not black, we're colored. We're
Afro-American.
Yeah, Negroes from African American kind. But that's where that term came from, which still is not it's not us. No. You know, they never have called us by our true name up until now. Now the truth's coming out. We're calling out. That's why this is a problem. You know, that's why Andrew Tate is a problem. That's why my man Kevin Samuel. That's why that's a problem, because they're bringing out men to be men. That Esau don't want that. He don't want that no, hey, you fucking up what I put out there. I don't know. I want them to eat my GMO and drink all my plastic filled bottles of water with the fucking estrogen in it. so their titties can grow. I want them to be effeminate. I want them to join the Letterman community. He wants this shit. So when somebody comes against that, it's a problem. You know? And we coming out saying who we really are? Oh, no. Because you're unraveling that mystery. And we're going to go into that, but that's all right. Go ahead, brother.
And this is jumping up, Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
These one of the curses.
Yep. And thou shalt become an astonishment,
Yeah.
a proverb, and a byword among all nations where the Lord shall lead thee.
Now, it says, thou shalt become an astonishment.
Yep.
Now, when you read Wisdom of Solomon 5th chapter, it says, we count his life madness. And they look at us, they don't even, like, other nations look at us, look down at us because the image that's portrayed of us across the world, which is partly true, but they don't understand that, look, that was imposed on us through them cooking up crack, cooking up, breaking up the family and destroying our community. But that's the scripture fulfilled. It says, thou shalt become an astonishment,
A proverb.
a proverb. Where do a black man keep his welfare check in his workbook? That's a proverb. When you look at all the racist jokes, it's more racist jokes for the so-called black man, the Israelites in general, but the black man being the head of that, than anybody. You got to fucking Google racist jokes about other people. But you be finding shit out like, damn, it never ends with y'all. So a proverb, what else?
And a byword.
A byword. We look up byword is basically a name that's not yours. So you're like we said earlier, you're not Negro, you're not colored, you're not Spanish. Particularly with the Latinos, the Spitz and wetback, and even being called Spanish. That term was only put on the people who the Spaniards conquered. So to call yourself Spanish, you basically say I was conquered by Spain.
And they love that shit. Hey, bro, you go to a Mexican and tell them, hey, you not Spanish. Hey, I ain't Spanish, man. I ain't Spanish. They love that shit, bro. Hey, what's the other one? Puerto Rico. Hey, no black gonna be, no, the Cuban.
Oh, Cuban.
No black. No motherfucking
No black.
No black gonna be, no black.
They can dark out everybody else.
Dominicans the same way.
Yeah, he used to be a baseball player. He won the World Series for Chicago, for the Sox.
They didn't win.
They never won with him.
Now, Sammy didn't win with him. They won later after him, but Sammy didn't. He played with him. Sammy Sosa changed his skin color. He went.
Anyway, I thought he won with him. But anyway, he was dark as me, bro. And years later, bro, the dude had a pink suit on. His skin complexion matched his suit. For real, bro. Light brown eye, bro. That's how much they're infatuated with that pigmentation, man. And hate that, bro, with self-hatred. They hate themselves, man. And they hate Jake, man. Me no black on Poppy. No black Poppy.
Well, don't forget about the other times that you like people they can barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Pick a nigga.
That's what. Did you know where that's where that came from? When you say you're going on a picnic, that's short for it. Pick a nigga. Yeah, barbecue. Picnic came from pick a nigga. And barbecue.
Barbecuing us.
Yeah.
Or when they were hangers,
Hangers in trees and
they-
watching suffer.
and that was basically like a town celebration.
After they church.
Yeah. They smiling, taking pictures, eating.
Or they'll bury the babies in the ground and only leaving their hands out.
Yeah.
All that. Among all nations where the Lord shall lead thee. Hey, and remember, Jake went to, Jacob, we said short for Jacob. That's why that's the slang we use, right? Jake went over and fought in Vietnam, and the Vietnamese were calling them niggas. They're like, how they know we niggas? Because we saw you.
Hey, but you know what? Also, he was also telling them, sending them letters, telling them to go home. It's not your fight. They was actually telling Jake because a lot of the wars they was winning only because of us. They were telling him, hey man, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Why are you fighting for the white man? And Esau don't like that shit, man. Matter of fact, bro, hey, I've been doing a lot of history on Haiti, man. Napoleon, because a lot of the Polish people, and I heard Pastor Tahar say this years ago, a lot of Polish are Jakes. Napoleon recruited a lot of Polish and went and took them over there to Haiti and shit and wanted them to hold post and hold, hey, y'all keep them up, we're gonna get more soldiers. Bro, he came back, the motherfucking Polish we got with Haiti, bro. They came back and they helped with the slaughter, with that war. They helped. And them people that's still there today, man, I Googled the thing. Bro, they look just like Jake, bro. They done mixed in. It's some Moabites that live in Haiti. There's a lot of shit about Haiti, bro, that we don't know. I told my wife, like, damn, man, why y'all in the country always, baby, you don't know. You know what they show you. And as I've been getting, I was like, damn, this parts of Haiti right now. There's fucking what you call it, resorts. Yep. The capital is fucked up, but it's parts around there, man. People going over there. I was like, damn, how they going over there? Because I'm thinking that the whole land, because America would have to believe that the whole land is fucked up. Yeah. But it's not like that. They want us, just like the Africans, they come over here. They actually got a class that they teach them, because a lot of them was working with me, and how I talk and say things I say, they be like, damn, man, you're not Black American. I said, no, I said, I know what they tell y'all, them little meetings and shit. They tell y'all black people over here lazy and we don't do shit, and we've been here for years and we don't come up. He said, yes, why have you been here and you guys can't get? He said, well, that's by design. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the women be like, yes, black men on their baby daddies. I was like, wait a minute, baby, that ain't no fucking black culture. That's fucking American. That's Western civilization culture. You got baby daddies in every culture. That's just what America put out there. You know what I'm saying? Not being not having a family and shit. They put that shit on every nation. It just started. They started it with us. You know, so we looked at we get down very low. Did you read that yet? Go ahead.
Hit that 68.
Yeah,
I was gonna hear that.
Because that
64, 68.
read Deuteronomy 28, bro. That explained a lot.
Yeah. So we're gonna hit the main points and then we'll be closing out here, son. Deuteronomy 28 and 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
That's why we don't really look at it the way you look. Right. You got certain of our people who looks like the so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man. Yep. You know? Yep. That's why we go out of spirit. We see how you act, we see how your mannerisms are. Because you got our people intermingle into it. Which that's going into a whole other topic. Basically, that's what they're talking about. I should scatter you. Basically means, you might see a Chinese man walking, but the way he dressed, the way he act, he's hey, remember something, man, my brother, you're like, man, dude, moving like me. Why is he moving like that? Because he's actually part of your people.
Mm-hmm. So in other words, however you want to continue your path. In other words, so in other words, it's how you want to continue your path. Like when it's spread you out, it's however you want to continue your path. You know, like you said, one person look like me, but they have a different manner.
Well, we don't have a path. Our path is get that Siki, the old path. Our path is what Yahweh Shah put before. Yeah, we don't like choose, the way we choose what he already has laid down for us. Mm-hmm. But this devil, as like I said, but this is what he's reading basically identifies us as being them people. That's what's so beautiful about this truth. You know? Nah, you want to stay where I'm
And it's and it says, and there thou shalt serve other gods. So like I said, we get amongst these other nations, we start serving their gods, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the first commandments, we're putting out other gods before me. So that's going on. So we just even pouring in our food, right? Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, neither wood and stone. And that wood representing Christianity and that stone Islam. That's our major stumbling blocks for the children of Israel, all right? And among these nations thou shalt find no ease.
Right, so a lot of times when you look at these other different nations, all these different nations always have like a people that they're racist against. A lot of times when you do some studying to them, like damn, they have a lot of similarities with the Israelites of the Bible.
Yeah. Oh shit, Dominicans and Haitians, they fucking hate each other. Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. Well, if you call a Puerto Rican a Mexican, oh bro, hey, no man, I'm Chicano. Yeah. Like, bro, them motherfuckers get mad as hell, man.
It says, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and a failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
So anxiety.
Yeah.
You're always going to be under the threat of violence or the threat of mistreatment, racism. You're always going to be, that's what that's saying.
Can't pay your bills, all that shit. Yeah, everything befalls you.
Yep. And it says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life.
Yeah, no assurance of your life. That's why when I was with you, that's why 9 times out of 10 the police be behind you, you get caught up in your chest.
Yeah.
You ain't got no, you can't do nothing wrong. Even if you're right, you have no insurance on your life. You don't know anything can happen.
Then verse 68, Deuteronomy 28:68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, did you read these shall be upon you for a sign?
Yeah, the one,
Right, so it said all these curses shall be upon you for a sign. In other words, a sign is proof. So the fact that all these things happen to us is proof that we, the Israelites, not them people who calling themselves the JEWH people,
small hatters,
because that don't know none of these things fit them. You got
Then back to 68, it says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. All right, so the Lord had delivered us out of Egypt the first time. And it says with ships. We walked into the land of Israel, all right? Which was Canaan at the time that we took it over and became Israel, all right? It said with ships. We came on cargo slave ships over here, man. And Egypt just means what? House of bondage. We're in our current captivity as we speak right now here in America, which is known as Babylon the Great.
Then you got certain people that might get wise, try to be wise asses. Be like, well, everybody came over here with ships, but we didn't have no fucking tickets. We was cargo. Right. So it's a difference.
It's gonna go into that. Right. And it's gonna go into that. So with ships, by the way where I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. So I mean, we're gonna see our homeland again. We have not been back in the land of Israel as our. We got people that visit, whatever, but we don't. That's not our place of residence.
We're not sovereign.
We're not sovereign.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Then you got this.
People that do live over there, real Israelites.
Yeah.
But they really not supposed to go.
Right. Gone. And this another new wayward ass doctrine, man. Everybody saying that slavery didn't happen. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
It was people. Our people were over here, but that shit happened. That's real, because that's going against the scriptures to say that.
Yeah.
You know?
But hey, they done found evidence of how people.
Yeah. The Olmec heads. You got Yahweh Shah's name up in South America. I mean, we know we was here, but they like to say, oh no, the real indigenous people was the native blacks. Hey, look, bro, we was here, but that slavery happened. That really happened.
Christopher Columbus came over.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it says, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And you go to that word buy, it means redeem. So nobody's going to be able to get this out of this. It's our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai.
That's what that's saying.
Right? So MLK, Malcolm X, Michael Scarlett, Jesse Jackson, all right. Al Sharpton, the NFAC not fucking around coalition.
They paid his ass good.
Yeah. There's nobody gonna be able to save us.
Right.
Yep. All right. Yep. Now, if I may add, you heard this brother read about 5 different scriptures. If you were listening, the word shall or shall popped up at least 20 times.
20 times.
Yeah.
Okay. So from verse 15 through 68, through those curses, that word appears about 110 times, which means it is inevitable.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
That's
which
right.
validates the proof that he was talking about, that wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, it is going to happen.
Yeah.
No mistake.
It might, all of them might not hit you. You might, oh, well, that ain't. But guess what? I guarantee you, over half of them is going to hit you.
Yeah. Some going to happen.
Something's going to
hit
happen.
you.
Listen, even if you want to say, what about the Jay-Z's and what about the Beyonce's? They got money and all that. But guess what? They just basically house niggas.
Yeah.
They house niggas.
And they got handlers. You see what happened to Kanye West, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit was orchestrated.
Right.
But let them deviate from the front of the
tiptoe out of place. Look,
And believe me, they don't want to come back.
They gonna get that,
They don't want to come back to what they came from. They don't want to do that.
I think he got 9 kids. Wilding out.
Yeah.
See how he had to apologize to them?
Yeah. And they let him get away with having all them kids. Bro, man, that nigga in line. Because if he, I don't care how much money he got. With that many kids, they go bankrupt his ass. Yeah. Oh, damn, he did lose one. Yep, sure did. Yeah. Well, that, man, that's good. You studying, man. That's what keep at it, man.
Got some information.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we hope this lesson was edifying for the body. Once again, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, they be like it to the speckled bird, also known as your Israelite foreigners. To you we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
All right, Shalom to your sincere brothers and sisters on the comment board.
Shalom.